Hello? There it goes. Hello? Nothing ever goes perfect, right? There it goes. Sorry, I gotta get a microphone. I'm gonna get one. One of these soon. Soon, I'll be getting one. Hey, Facebook user, you got to give StreamYard permission to use you when you log in. But thank you. I've had such an amazing night, morning, past 2 days. They seem like a complete dream to me. Um, I felt like I dreamt everything. Like I'm sitting here, like, this didn't really happen. um, so grateful, grateful, grateful. I want to thank everybody that has messaged me on everywhere. They've texted me, Facebook Messenger, Instagram. Uh, they commented in the posts. They congratulated me. Um, every single person that was on YouTube last night, and I went and looked and saw everybody and said, Larry, Larry, Larry. And I was just so overwhelmed with gratitude. Um, the legendary was from something the other day. I forget what I was doing. I sometimes put Larry the Limitless Lion, but wow, I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude right now for this community and how it's changed my life. How it's given me opportunities I never could have dreamed of, friendships and relationships I never could have dreamed of, didn't think was possible. Um, you know, just I am so overwhelmed with gratitude and thank you to the greatest community on earth. Um, thank you, Pace Morby. Um, this is what a way to start 2024. Um, I just so grateful right now. I'm wearing my community camp shirt. I'm actually wearing it backwards, but uh, it going a little bit more. There you go. See a little bit better. That was an amazing event. I can't wait to go to camp this year. Um, it's going to be spectacular. It's um, Thurston is a man that gave me a ride home from Kevin Cho's meetup at WeWork in Tempe multiple times. Thank you, brother. uh, hold on. Sorry, can't talk right now. Um, so grateful for everybody in this community and all the friends that I've made and relationships that I'm building and growing upon. Um, my partner Tigger, I have Tigger, Suarez, and Tiffany. Well, it's Tiffany Suarez, but Tiffany Chow and Fetty, the team. Just Tiffany Chow's in my top tier TC, one of my best friends, and Tigger is my best friend. Elizabeth and Palm too. Um, so many people that have helped me. I couldn't have gotten here without all the support and encouragement in the community over cars outside. I got the door open. Probably should close that. Huh? No, but I like the breeze. It's a little stuffy. To have been the honor to receive an amazing gift from Pace Morby to that absolutely changed my life. Even more than it's changed. I mean, oh my God, how much I can't imagine what I'm going to be doing at the end of 2024. Saying, how what an epic way to start 2024 off. I mean, I'm so grateful. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus, for this second chance at life, to help others and give back and be a go giver. I want to, there's so much that I want to do and have some crazy big dreams. Really, really just grateful, grateful, grateful right now. It's all I felt all day is gratitude. Um, it, it was really a long time, a lot of mindsets, um, especially very early in my journey. I didn't feel like I deserved the good things that happened for me, um, and it's taken a lot to overcome that. Um, but I'm doing it with the help of the people that are in my life and the people that build me up and encourage me and talk me through my problems. And it wouldn't be possible without this community. The vast knowledge and experience that we can draw upon from each other and learn from each other. Um, it. I don't know where I would be without this community. Um, I might be sober somewhere doing something, but I don't know where. But I have relied on this community, and like Pace said, it's my mission to give back to others now, to um, change other people's lives, like my life's changed by the relationships and friendships in this community. Like my good friend Stacy here. Love you, Stacy. You're gonna get me all misty eyed here. Been crying all day. Every person I talked to yesterday, but today really. So grateful. Um, thank you, thank you, thank you. Um, yes, thank you. Yes, there are absolutely happy tears. Um, hey, Sandy, nice to meet you. Thank you. Um, these are definitely happy tears. I have a lot to smile about, a lot to be encouraged for. I'm coming into I don't know, like my seventh year, like Joel Osteen says. This is my seventh year. This is I was telling Tigger today, or I think it was Tiffany. Um, this is like the third inning, of the baseball game. Like this, the first inning was the really rough year, 2022. 2023 was the second inning. We're getting a little comfortable. Now we've scored some runs and uh, we're in the lead, and now we just gotta plow forward and battle through it and keep the lead, and not let up. Um, This is the third inning to me. Like, and I feel that for like in sub two in general, like the community. This is, really the third inning. This was could be maybe fourth inning for sub two, but I think it's more like we're like in this. There's so much more coming and so much more what we can do. Um, thank you. That's badass boss Jen. She's badass boss. Thank you, Andrea. Andrew's always been one of my friends. She's always watched my podcast since I started December 22nd, 2022. I started it a week after the first Get Creative. It's when Pace and Abraham were on the very first one. They were like, go out and start one. Just start a podcast. I would have never, I didn't even know what I was doing when I first started. I've only watched literally the very first 3 minutes and 58 seconds of myself, and I can never go back and watch anymore. I know I'm supposed to, and I can learn from what I'm doing, but it was really hard, really painful to watch that very first 3 minutes and 58 second live that I did. I saw a lot of growing pains from I could see in my facial gestures I made. I still had residual effects from the drug usage, even though it had been like almost a year when I started the podcast. It takes a lot to come back from 40 years of hell. Zach Pate, thank you, brother. Yeah, the car died right after then. Pace was a little bit wrong. It was 4 or 5 days, not 4 or 5 months, when the car died. I was literally driving to Miami, and I left Elizabeth Pasongkwang. She was one of my very first best friends in sub two. Her and Pamela Songkors. Um, the car blew up the engine, and I got stuck there. But it was such a beneficial thing though for that to happen, because I just joined sub 2 days before. I drove across country to see Pace in Springfield, and it was actually the second time that we met. It wasn't the first time. I know I think he might have forgot though, but it was backstage at Clever Summit where we first met. Um, I had volunteered for Clever Summit, and I was at the point right there that if I didn't make it into that first Gator class, I was going to give up. So you had to have your PCS set up, and I risked not going. If I went back the next day, because I was there on Friday, the first day, and it was so blown away, so many incredible people and learning. Um, uh, Cody Sperber's wife, Dr. Shannon Sperber, she had me like kind of being like the security. Not there wasn't really needed security, but I was just I kept. She had Saturday and Sunday. She had me keep the people out where the VIPs were, where they were eating, and it was that Saturday, or I think it was that Saturday. Yeah, that I met. I'm back there, and Vina Jetty's walking around. I had no idea who she was at the time. I had no idea who any of these people really were. I just knew Pace Morby was there, and that's why I wanted to be at Clever Summit. And I didn't know that I would have all the access and all the education that I got by being there. I thought I'd be standing outside the door somewhere, passing out flyers, and maybe Pace would walk by and I could say hello to him. And so Venus walking around, and I just saw this really gorgeous, beautiful woman, and she comes over and she starts asking me questions. She's like, "Hey, have you tried this?" And I'm like, "No, I don't know." And she's like, "Well, have you tried this? Is this good?" And I was like, "I don't know." She goes, "Have you eaten anything?" And I'm like, "No, I gotta wait until you guys are all done eating, then Dr. Sperber said I could eat what I want because I've been doing one meal a day with losing weight. And she's like, well, you should eat. And then, and I told this to Vina in Miami when I went to Pace's book signing with him and Jamil and Vina. Um, I asked her if she remembered this. I actually said to her, I said, "You, by the way, you have gorgeous eyes." I was like flirting with Vina Jetty. I had no idea who she was at the time. No idea she'd become my friend later. Um, and so they finished eating, and all these VIPs are walking out. Pace, Jamil, Vina, Dan Fleischman, Ryan Pineda, Ed Milet, Robert Kiyosaki, Cody Sperber, Cole Hatter. They're all coming out, and they walked by me, and I was like, "Hey, Pace!" And they all turned around in silence and looked at me. And Pace walked over to me, and he looked me in the eye, started shaking my hand. I'm like, "I'm gonna be your best student." um, he just shook my hand, looked me in the eye, and then they all turned around and walked away in silence. That was the very first time I met Pace before Springfield. Um, that was the exact thing that happened. And but we talked about it. He remembered that in Springfield when we met. I'm trying to post everybody's comments up here. Thank you, Becky. That the deal maker was amazing too in New Jersey. So that was the first time I met Pace. So when I met him, that almost the whole thing almost got. I almost was ready to quit if I didn't get into that Gator class. But Tommy Thornburg, I had posted in the creative financing group that I was afraid to go back the next day because if I did, I risked not getting the money that I needed to get into my prime corporate services setup so I could be part of the first Gator class because I had no money to join Sub2 then. And he said, I just got my iPhone because Pace Morby wouldn't be my friend if I didn't get an iPhone. Literally swear to God, that's why I went and bought it. That was March 31st, 2022 when I bought it. Best thing I ever did. Besides joining Sub2 and going down this journey. But shoot, I'm sorry, got lost. And shoot, I hate when I do this. See, I'm learning. Thank you. I'm so grateful. So Tommy Thornburg said, "Hey, I love that you took action. I love that you were vulnerable." He says, "Come by my booth. I'll take care of you in the morning." Him and Steve, the owner of Prime Corporate Services, ended up gifting me my PCS setup. I just paid for my LLC in Wyoming, but they gifted me everything else to get me going and give me a start. Because if I wouldn't have made it into that first Gator class, I was like, I can't do this stuff. It's too hard. This is too crazy. I was just gonna go back in a hole, crawl in a hole, and die. So I mean, there's been so many divine interventions in this journey that I call them things that saved me. And like Pace said, people help me out in this community. I have a lot of people to pay back. I'm so grateful. Nah, you can do it too. I don't have anything to hide anymore. I used to live in fear of, everything that I did post online before was true, but I was also trying to make people think that I wasn't on drugs at that time and stuff. So now I'm being just completely honest doing everything I do, and I don't want to have like I said before, they don't want to have a Donald Trump moment. I mean, if you go back and I remember like when if that car wouldn't have died, I wouldn't have spent those 2 weeks at the Airbnb in Chicago, and I wouldn't have joined the multifamily. I might have joined the multifamily elephant challenge where I joined Vina's community, mastering multifamily. Which by doing that, I got to go to community camp when she picked me as one of her 20 people. Um, and I wouldn't have made relationships with one of my best friends in sub two, Julie Burkhardt. During that time, the car was I was there trying to figure out if I had a warranty because the guy I bought it from in Vegas went and blew my $5,000 and never finished the financing. And that's what eventually led me to end up in Ohio. And thank you, Josh Keating, for that. And then when he moved into his triplex in Ohio, I jumped on a train on faith, and it's where people were trying to help me to get to Florida, and it's where I got in contact with Abraham Gray and asked him if I could volunteer at the Deal Maker in Tampa, just like I had volunteered at Clever Summit. And he said sure, and he didn't have any places for me to stay in Florida, but some sub two students, Karen Minerva and Alec Passag, got me a room at the Marriott on Clearwater Beach for a few days while I figured where I could get a room off of Craigslist. So many people helped me to get here and I thought the journey was going to end. Abraham helped me to get to Bradenton, where I lived with Sonari Lim. She was another sub two student. That her relationship didn't end well. She's an awesome, amazing person, and kind of fell in love with her when I was there, and so it kind of ended our friendship. Sorry, I thought God put a sub two student, perfect girl, in front of me. She is perfect, just not perfect for me. She's perfect for somebody else. Love her to death, though. And then I ended up going to St. Petersburg, and that's when Abraham told me that, hey, are you coming to the Deal Maker in New Jersey? And I'm like, yes, I can get there, but I have nowhere to stay. I ended up staying with Vincent Lanza. Not Victor, but Vincent. Or wait, I get him mixed up. Victor Lanza. And he that's when I met Pace at the airport. I mean, we took a ride to the Uber in the airport. I was so afraid to make a video that time. And that's where he told me, you have to go to community camp. Because I said, I don't know how I'm going to get there. He's like, you'll figure it out. And I had also told him, hey, I was behind on my sub two payments, but I was going to get caught up, and I did. I started utilizing the community and my affiliate link. I had Josh Grimmett signed up, Ken Wilson, and Ryan Seacatz, and David Kang. I was able to get caught up and pay stuff off by using the affiliate. I got my first deal with Sam Singh and Cody Rose, which if I wouldn't have went to that Deal Maker, if I wouldn't have, took action and asked Abraham, I would have never met Sam there. I'm oh my God, it was so amazing meeting all these people that I looked up to for so very long, like Munif and like I said, Marlon and Caroline. There's so many people at that. Like Eddie Charger, I connected with Angela Wayne. I'm friends with Gabrielle and Marta, Magda. I can't ever say her Marta last name. Just so many grateful people that in there. I wish I would have went and jumped out of that plane a day after the Tampa one, but I wasn't ready to. And then I flew out here to Phoenix, and I stayed with Manny Perez, who helped me when I got here. Gave me a place to stay. And I'm sitting in this apartment right now because another sub two student, Casey Stapati Bush, her brother had moved out here and had a great job, and tragically his son was killed by a drunk driver. He had to return home to Alabama, but they didn't want to break the lease, and pay all the money or wreck his credit. So they needed somebody to help take this thing over. And it was a blessing to me because I didn't have to come up with a deposit. It was already paid. I was just taking it over. They still been. He can jump out of this plane at any time. Yeah, we're gonna go to um, Tampa for the mindset mastermind. Um, we're gonna jump out of the plane. Me and Tiffany. This is Tiffany Chow, Coastline TC, the best top tier TC out there. Thank you, Stacy. So just so grateful. Then I got to go to the deal maker out here. I got to fly back to Disney for the Sub 2 Disney meetup. I didn't because I moved to Phoenix. And then there was Limitless. I realized that with Limitless, I want to be on that stage someday. I want to be one of the people on that stage, giving people something to believe in, something that is possible. I want to really lean into changing my life even further, so I could help change somebody else's life. So I can encourage somebody and have them believe that, hey, if I can do it, it's possible for me myself to do something to change my life. And I'm jumping out because I only live once. So that's and now this Prius. I mean, I couldn't even sleep last night. I was dreaming of I want to go out and look at the stars, drive out into that desert where there's no city light. Like one of the 12 national parks here. Go to Sedona, see Snowdonna. Snowdonna, they call it, because I didn't know there was snow here in Arizona. It's gonna go see the Grand Canyon, go take a meal down there. So much cool shit to do in this state. 12 national parks alone. Yes, I will be. Tiffany's going to come out here for the golden ticket event. I had this idea earlier. I was thinking about making a little extra income and being when you come out to the golden ticket for a nominal fee, I'll come pick you up in Pace Morby's Prius. That this community started in that Prius basically, and I'm so honored to have that car and carry on its legend. I'm going to cherish it and keep protect it with my life, like I would protect anybody in this community. Like I would give my life to save any one of yours if it came down to that. I would So I'm going to protect that car like that too. It means that much to me. Hey Ken, what's up, brother? Yes, that'd be awesome, badass boss Jen. Thank you, Pansy. I'm grateful. Yes, Snowzilla here. Yeah, Alaska. I'm going to be going to Alaska in July. I mean, there's so many cities that I'm going to go to this year, and just be part of, hang out with the community and network and build relationships and do deals with. And my Meetup Magic podcast. What do you have? What do you need? I'm going to be connecting with other sub 2 leaders. I threw the idea out to Pace the other day. He didn't say anything yes or no. He was like, "Well, that's cool. Sounds. Let me know how it works." Um, so many. Wow, I'm just so grateful. Now I can drive to place like the WealthCon. I'm going to Mina Solomon. Thank you, Mina Solomon. About a couple hours ago, Mina Solomon um, gifted me his VIP ticket for WealthCon in Vegas. January 8th through 12th. Thank you so much, Mina. Or Mina, not Vina. MENA, Mina Solomon. Thank you. I'm so grateful, brother. He's scaling back on going to masterminds and events this year. He's working on his business, and love him to death. He was on my team at community camp when we broke up into teams. We were the first ones that won it too. We were the first ones that completed the scavenger hunt, and I was the first person interviewed for that. That was crazy too. I forgot about that. I wonder if we can get a copy of it. I should ask Eric. That's Pace's videographer. That was so cool that day. Then we got to see other teams arriving from the scavenger hunt. You had to go take a picture out in front of Glacier National Park. Oh my God! If you're on the fence about going to community camp, please don't. You got to go. And Squad Up Summit, I'm gonna be there. Flying all over the place this year. Thank you, brother. Thank you, Brandon. Brandon, didn't we meet at Clever Summit? Was that where we first met? I think it was. It's a long time. It's been so long. I'm just so full of great gratitude and being grateful right now. Thank you to this community. We haven't. I could have swore we met. Maybe I met a few Brandons. There's a couple, 2 or 3 Brandons. But I couldn't go to work tonight. I mean, I could have, but I didn't. I wouldn't have been able to focus. I would have been constantly on my phone the whole time, more than I usually am when I'm working, because I have to be on there. I have to mark each house off as I door knock the solar on a Google map, like put a check mark on it so you can see where I'm at, where I'm making my progress. I just wouldn't. I had too many people that I wanted to reach out with, and then I was trying to do that. I was calling people all day, thanking them. Fine. I didn't even open Instagram till 5:30, and I sent Pace a message on there. He's like, "Wow, I couldn't even open Instagram. I've been getting too many actual text messages and phone calls, and not too many. Please keep calling and texting me. I love it. Just have a lot of people to respond to and thank. It means so much to everybody. I think my stories ended. The one that I posted on Facebook 23 hours ago. Yep. Yeah, it was over. But I made a recording right before it was about to end of the 404 people that had viewed it at that point. Because once your Facebook stories go to the archive, you can't see all the people that viewed your story anymore. And there's 404 people that I made a video recording of who viewed that story that was under 24 hours, where I was in the laundromat yesterday doing laundry because I had to take an Uber up there, and I hadn't done it since before Thanksgiving because it cost me $20 to do 2 big loads, and like the big machine loads, and then it's another like $15 to go Uber, and then plus I gotta sit at the laundromat. Oh my God, I hate doing laundry. Hate it. Now I have a car to go do laundry, and soon I'll have a house that I'm going to sub to and own in Scottsdale. Me and Tigger and her husband Philip, we want to buy our own house, which is going to help both of our goals to become an accredited investor in the first quarter of this year, which is totally achievable. You can just buy and hold a couple properties. People are like, I don't, and that was another thing I realized recently. Why am I not buying and holding when I could be? Sure, there's complications and stuff, but that's how you fail forward. There's no better time right now than to acquire properties, and you don't have to use any of your own money. It's crazy. Like, and I'm waiting for this agent here. I haven't even called this agent today. And my boss at work just watched the video of Pace giving me the car last night. It's the solar. I told him I wasn't coming in today, and I don't even have to tell him. That's one of the great things. That job, I only have to work 10 hours a week to keep my job. I really don't have to say, "Hey, I'm not coming in tonight." I just do it because I'm cordial. Um, I meant to post that in the growth company. The growth company, Jesse Stanton, also helped to change a lot of my life, to get me where I am right now. That he was a very integral part. If you need a good growth coach, Jesse Stanton, Growth Company. I have an affiliate link. I'm going to put it in my link one of these days as I get to it. I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much, everybody. This is amazing to have you people as my friends and my future. It was interesting today when I did watch those people that were viewing my story. Hey, there's somebody. Please subscribe to my YouTube, guys, so I can get to 1,000 people, and then I'll take it from there. I know it's not my. It's also my fault. I haven't been doing the content like I should. I haven't been making shorts like I should. And Casey Bush just messing me. Yes. I think it sent text to her. Hey, I'm live right now on my podcast. But yeah, I think we could do the 1:30, which would be 2:30 my time. Yes, tentatively. Um, she's the one. Her brother. This is the apartment. And there, I met Robin and her husband at Disney Subto meetup. We were walking. I think we were in Animal Kingdom that day, weren't we, Robin? That was so cool. She just like popped up on me, and it was really nice meeting her and her husband there. Great experience there. Uh, Crib and car, man. Thank you, Stacy. Um, I got some bigger plans where I want to go, what things I want to do this year. Um, One of the things is raise $10 million capital, uh, start a fund of funds, and um, we have a team. I want to help some people get their first deals, doing some direct to agent and calling. Have a couple of people calling, looking for car washes and laundromats to buy. In RV parks. I like RV parks because I also want to get a sub 2A fifth wheel this year, and well, maybe I'll just get like a driving one. I don't know. I wonder what the Prius could tow a fifth wheel. No, I wouldn't put that car through that. That would destroy it. Um, that car, I'm gonna baby that car. I'm gonna baby that car. I can't wait to go to Alaska too. Oh my god! I told Pacey needs to pick a time for the dates for Alaska and community camp so people can start getting their flights. Because right now I could get a round trip flight to Anchorage for what was it? Let me see. Hey Siri, open up Expedia. Oh, flights. Well, I gotta cancel my booking to Vegas. I've got a round trip flight for WellCon, but it was the 9th to the 12th and not the 8th because it was $45 on Spirit and Frontier. But now I have a car to drive there, and I'm gonna try and pick up Aaron Green, a sub 2 student in Sedona, and hopefully since Mina gave me his VIP ticket, I'm gonna ask Abraham Gray if Aaron could use the ticket that Abraham has waiting for me at WealthCon. And if I would have flew out there, I would have been a day and a half late and missed the first day and a half of WealthCon, which is missing all that time networking with people. The magic of those masterminds is being in that room and networking. It's not you're going so much there to learn something because you're learning, but you really should focus on the networking. So let's see, flights. No, I don't want to do booked. Flying from, oops. Sky Harbor to, where did I say I wanted to fly to? Oh, Alaska, Anchorage. Anchorage, all airports. And if we do July, I think that's when he said Alaska is. When is Alaska, Ken? What did he say? Thank you, brother. Thank you, Brandon. There's Rob. Really, that'd be cool. So I think he said we'll just do like say July 17th through the 21st. And if I do a round trip, right now I can get a flight from here. See, it went up $540. See, 3 days ago, Pace was only 464. I might have had different days in there, but it'd be really helpful if he could get those dates picked for Alaska, because I definitely am not missing Alaska. I'm going to Alaska. I want to give Jesse Stanton a big ass hug, and give Ken Wilson a big hug. And Carly Romers, I can't wait to see Carly again. I'll see Carly before then, I think, at Squad Up Summit and stuff, and Dealmaker in Orlando. I'm going to Dealmaker in February in Orlando, Squad Up Summit in April, flying to Boston for St. Patrick's Day. I want to connect with Justin Tomanowski and some sub 2 students out there like Pamela Suncourse. And speaking of calling on car washes, this is Catherine Thorpe. She's going to be part of my team also. She is going to be a new sub 2 student. She's just working out some stuff to get in. But she's going to be calling car washes for buying businesses on creative financing, doing 0 down once we get her squared away and into sub 2. And she's actually working with my enrollment director, Alicia Thompson. Oh my God, I haven't even called Alicia yet. Holy shit, I wouldn't even. Alicia Tompkins like literally saved me. She like when people were trying to tag me on my birthday in June, I got behind on my payments, and New Reach had booted me out of the private Facebook group. But all the admins started getting messages from people. It's like, "Where's Larry? It's his birthday. We can't tag him. Where is he?" And I felt so grateful then. I was like, "Oh my God!" I felt so. Alicia called me. She said, "Hey, I'm the enrollment director for sub 2, and I got so many people messaging me. We got to figure out how to get you back into sub 2. You're one of the most active people in the community." And she worked with me, and we got Josh Grimmett to use the affiliate link, and then I had Ken Wilson, and Ryan Seacatz, and David Kang, who I met at the Dealmaker, and told him how sub 2 has benefited me. And there's a link in the description for this. Hey, Danny Ann. And yes, absolutely, Julie. You can borrow my car anytime you want. 100%. And there's Josh. Speaking of Josh right now, Josh allowed me to when he joined sub 2. He didn't have to use my affiliate link, but he wanted to. And same with Ken. That an integral part of this journey. One of my best friends, Josh Grimmett here. He's a great guy. You got to reach out to him. He's in Virginia. He's an engineer. He's got 3 lovely daughters, wife, and he's putting in the work. And he's go make friends with this guy if you haven't already. Hey Rosa, thank you so much, my friend. Rosa, I don't think we've connected yet, like formally, but I see the name, but I want you to get on my Blink or get on my Zoom calendar, book a Zoom with me, so we can connect and see how I can bring value to you. Julie's got to definitely borrow my car. I'm gonna come see you as soon as possible, Julie. We'll go out to dinner and finally get Julie's been a huge part of my. Like I said, if that car wouldn't have broke down in Chicago, I wouldn't have Julie Burkhardt sitting here talking to you right now, talking to me, because I was part of her multifamily elephant challenge team. And thank you, Julie. She's been a great. She's helped me a lot too. Uh, saved my butt a couple times. Love her to death. Thank you, Julie. What's this? Yeah, it was the best decision Josh ever made. Just I think joining this community is the best decision I ever made. Literally, well, I have so many, just the greatest people on earth as friends. Um, so feeling so grateful. I mean, just I could have never imagined. We'll get you. We'll figure it out. We'll get you a deal, Catherine. Um, we're gonna figure it out for you. You know. I wish I could add you as a partner, but I already have a partner, Angel Miller. Um, maybe somebody could add you as a partner, a business partner, Catherine, instead of doing that 20% interest and all that. I know of enough people in the community where I could probably find somebody that might be able to add you as a business partner. But we'd have to check with Alicia Tompkins and make sure she's okay with that. But we're gonna figure it out either way, Catherine. quit booting me off. What? Who was booting up what up? Uh, um, but yeah, I hope Pace was watching some of this. I sent him a notification that I was going to do this. Um, I think he's flying somewhere right now. I looked on his Instagram story, and I wanted to do this on Instagram Live too. Um, there's a new way you can do it on StreamYard. I just was running out of time to actually get this live going. But soon I'll be podcasting to Instagram. Um, funds for what? Send me a pitch deck. I have a here. Wait. Sure, we can work on that, Pansy. Um, we can set up a time. I can bring you on, and we'll do a guest format. Um, thank you, Danny Ann. Um, yeah. Let me. So I didn't even want to open my email. I think I'm at only 949 now. I had it down to 500 like 2 days ago. Now it's back up to 949. Awesome. Thanks, Josh. I'm actually gonna have you. I'm gonna text you. I'm gonna have you submit it to Tigger in a jot form link. Oh, she emailed it to me. Hold on. Oh, I got 8 million emails. I think it was Larry.Parsons one. Tigger, Tiffany, hi. What? Wait, I didn't sign up. Okay. Casey, thank you, Casey. Um, hold on, Josh. I'll get this link to you. 1 second. Tigger. Oh, I ordered some of that everyday dose stuff. Those mushrooms. Have you guys seen that? Um, Tigger, where is this thing? Almost got it. Tiffany Chow addendum. Kajabi. This is why you need to go through your emails, folks. So you're not doing this. I'm already back to December 27th, and I still haven't found it. OneDrive, Tiffany. Oh, here it is. Borrow lender links. Thanks, Julie. Hey, Richard Knowles. How you doing, brother? I met Richard at the Dealmaker in New Jersey. That was great. Connector lending partner for request for funds. I'm gonna text this to you, Josh. Copy link. And then I'll let Tigger know. But I also have some other PMLs too as well. Thanks, Julie. Bye, Danny Ann. Have a good night. Happy New Year, Julie. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I can't wait to see you again, Richard. Let's do some deals together, so I can help some other people, so I can give back. It's you know, this is I wouldn't know any of you people who wasn't for this community, and when the incredible amount of so many great people that are in this community, and you know, I got a chance to know a lot of people personally over the past year. Like I said, the first inning was 2022, 2023 was the second inning, and you know, ready to come up to bat again for 2024. We're taking we get a home run on the first pitch on the beginning of the first pitch of the third inning. That was just crazy, you know. Um, wow, I'm so grateful. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Um, thanks, my friend Rose. Look forward to that. Um, let's see where jot forms. Thank you so much. You're welcome too. I'm grateful for you. I'm only going to be on here another 5 minutes, or well, I might call a couple of real estate agents in Vegas. It's still only 5 o'clock there, so 6 o'clock. Or I might not. I'm too excited. I want to get back. I actually want to go make some videos and stuff, and I'll go back and start replying to the people in the private Facebook group for Sub 2 and creative financing group. I want to go start sending a comment and a heart for everybody. Thank you, Robin. Thank you too. Hey, Henry, let me call you back in about 5 minutes. I'm live on my YouTube right now. Yep. All right, thanks. That's my buyer for the Sub 2 deal that I'm waiting for the seller to sign. Thanks, Laura. You're an elephant. Awesome. I love it. Laura's always. I like your profile picture of the tree. That's beautiful. Yeah. You hear that? It's so loud out here. But why? Nobody likes that except the guy driving the car. Do you like that when you hear that traffic? No, nobody does. Neighborhoods don't like it. Turn your mufflers off. Just whatever. I'm not gonna put a muffler like that on the Prius. We're not gonna go. We're not gonna do no Tokyo drift or anything like that. Yes. I'm gonna treasure that Prius, and I'm gonna hold up myself to the standard of this community and give back and help others. It's going to be an amazing year. I'm so grateful to start it off with like this. I can't imagine what 2025 what I'll be saying after this year. I don't see it getting any going downhill. I just see it going higher, higher, and higher. So with that being said, thank you so much, everybody. God bless you. Thank you, Sub2, the greatest community on earth. Thank you, Pace Morby, for helping all of us to connect. And thank you. So freaking grateful. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Love you guys. Love you, Pace. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night, guys. Catherine, give me a call later, okay?